Cindy Cloward.
And I'm Holly Draney.
And today's project is this 4th of July pillow. This pillow is so cute. Holly brought it into the office and it was so cute. I said, you got to do a tutorial.
And it's easy, so I said, sure, why not?
Well, tell us how you made this.
Okay, so first you need some Riley Blake linen for the background.
And it's great to work with.
Oh, it is. This is the natural color that I used. And then from our landscape basics, this wooden print. And then I always like to back my pillows in a fun print.
And we always do a fun 4th of July every year. So this is a great one to use. So I take that.
Okay, and then you'll also need some chunky thread. This is Cloud Chunky Thread by Lori Holt. And you'll need some lightweight fusible interfacing. Now you're going to be able to get this downloadable template from our website. It's going to print in 2 pages, so you will need to tape it together. It'll be pretty easy to do.
So go to RileyBlakeDesigns.com
and download that in our free patterns. You want to turn on this handy light tracer. So you're going to take your paper template over there.
This is nice and big.
Nice and big. And then you're going to place your your fusible interfacing with the paper side facing up.
And this is the Heat and Bond
Featherlight is what I used for this one, and I use this one because it's easier to stitch through and it doesn't gum up your needle. And you're really just wanting it to hold the shape in place while you do some stitching. Now, it is reversed. You're thinking, what is wrong with the shape of the United States? It's backwards. Well, that's because when you iron it to the wrong side of your fabric, you're actually going to be doing the mirror image. So you're going to go ahead
and That's a good point. Otherwise, you're going to think something's wrong with this, right?
Yeah, no. And so you're just going to go ahead and you're going to trace out your shape. And you'll end up with something looking like that.
Take that. So you can take as long as you want to make sure you got the shape just how you want it.
Right? And I just went really fast. I didn't want to use all the little teeny details. I wanted it to be a little bit more rough. And so I just went really fast with a marker to do that.
And this is lightweight.
It is very lightweight.
Very thin.
So then you're going to take it over to your pressing table and you're going to press the glue side. And it's kind of a rough texture, so it's pretty simple to use. Iron it to the wrong side of your fabric. And then once you do that, you can cut it out. And this is the shape. So now your United States is facing the correct direction.
So you're going to press it really good and you still have the paper on it.
So then you can just peel it off, just like that, and bring it over to your pressing station. And I always cut my backings bigger than I need to when I'm going to be stitching because sometimes it pulls it in. So give yourself plenty of room to work with. Center it on there as best you can, and then just iron away. It'll just take a
good press.
Yeah, it'll just take a couple passes. And this is lightweight, so it's not something that's going to be really crisp and heavy when you're done. Once you're done, you can take this with you to your couch or wherever you decide you want to stitch. And you're going to get your chunky thread, just cut off a length that you feel comfortable with. Thread your chunky needle, which is really handy. It's the perfect size for it. And this is one where you don't need to trace anything at this point. You're just going to be doing a running stitch all around the edge.
And this is one continuous.
Yes, so you can either do it a back stitch, which is continuous, or you can do it like I am showing you here, which is called a running stitch, and that leaves gaps, and it's a lot quicker.
Okay, and so that's kind of fun too. It looks homespun.
Yes.
Yeah, handmade.
Farmhouse is decor is what's really in right now, so to have that look is fine. So once you've gone around your entire shape and you're just coming in about 1/4 of an inch, you're going to want to trace your letters. Now you can't really trace because the fabric is too dark, so there's a couple of things you can do. One, I thought if you wanted, you can take your washi tape, and this is a cute one that is by Tasha Noel.
We're always asked what to do with washi tape. This is a good use of your washi tape.
So you need a straight edge, and so you can tape that down and use that as your straight edge as you use a marking pen of your choice. And I'll show you what that looks like. It doesn't leave a nice line. If you don't have any washi tape, that's okay. you can come over and use a marking pen and a straight edge. I just use this small ruler that I keep handy at my sewing machine, and you're going to
use a friction pen so it irons out once you're
This isn't heirloom, so you don't have to
project.
worry about the residue or anything. And you're going to be stitching over it. So you're just going to do that. So I've got my 1 and a 7. I space again and draw a line and do my 7. You will have to freehand the 6. Now I've seen people do this and they've left it plain. They didn't want to stitch in it, and that's fine. I've seen some people actually take and spell out the word America or USA if you wanted. I just chose 1776.
So you could use it plain and not even stitch the date on it. But look how nice that looks.
Yeah, it does. So when you get to that point, it's going to look like this.
And how cute is that?
It just complements. It's a nice contrast with this. Makes it feel very organic to use the wood print with this texture of our linen.
Well, that is just cool. And we do have a tutorial on how to finish your pillow with binding. So thank you for such a great project, Holly.
You're welcome.